Forgive your offenders. Very important this year. Mark people who you think, I will never forgive this person. This person dies in my heart. No, listen. The thing about unforgiveness is that unforgiveness is the poison you take expecting another person to die. Unforgiveness, when somebody hurts you, offends you, listen. You may choose not to relate with people who are toxic, people who have the capacity to always hurt you, offend you, betray you, people who just do things against you. But one thing you owe them and you owe yourself is forgiveness. Just forgive. You forgive people not for their good, you forgive for your own good. Unforgiveness is a life drainer, it's a life sinker. Can make you literally a bitter person. It's a prison. So decide this year, who are the people in your life or people that last year abused you, misused you, harmed you and all that. For the better version of you, let them go. What I mean by that is let go of the offense. Let go of the offense. Forgive men their trespasses as your Father in heaven also forgive you your trespasses. It's scriptural. So forgive people. Forgiveness is one of the gifts you can give people. Forgive them. But one thing you can choose not to do is to relate with them. You don't go to hell for not relating with people, but you can go to hell for not forgiving people. Forgiveness is an obligation you owe man, but relationship is a choice you make. Relationship is a decision. You decide who and who you must relate with. For instance, me, I have my template for choosing who to relate to. I have my template. And every day of my life, I keep reenacting, reactivating. I review my template. What are the conditions people must meet to be at the gate level of my life? What are the conditions people must meet to be at the compound level of my life? What are the conditions people must meet to be at the veranda level of my life? What are the conditions to get them to the parlor level of my life? What are the conditions to get them to the room level of my life? Are you seeing that there are different levels? That people are people doesn't mean you should admit every people into your inner circle. No. There are people who don't have value for value. Once they meet value, it's in their nature to disgrace, degrade, devalue. They don't have the capacity to sustain value. And that doesn't make them bad people necessarily. It just means that these people don't yet have the culture that can relate with greatness and service greatness and value greatness and draw from greatness. You must learn this year to know people to forgive. In fact, for me now, forgiveness, I give it in advance. Forgiveness is one of the best gifts you can give. I give it in advance. Even before you do me wrong, I'm forgiving you. But the thing is that I will study your value system. And I'm very good at doing it. I can study you in 1 minute like this and draw my conclusion about it. I can study you so closely. Even when you think I will study you. Study whether you're a pretender, study whether you're a false person, study whether you're inconsistent. I will study you. Once I study you, I love you. I will never hate you as far as this life is concerned. I owe no man hatred. I owe every man love. But one thing I would do is determine where you can get to. Because every man is hot on the account of how much he carries people around him. And every man is also happy to the extent he carries people around him. If you see yourself always entering circles of hot, check the space you have allowed people enter in your life. Check the space. Check the space you allow people. And this year, vow that you will not deal with heartbreak and hurt. Forgive people who hurt you before, but make new decisions this year about relationships, so that you don't always find yourself in this problem with this person, that problem. Anything that will bring you into a place where you will have issues with people this year, please avoid it. Avoid it. Love people, but be very decisive about your relating with people. Choose who you relate with this year. Forgive people. Forgiveness is what we owe people. People will trespass, people will do wrong, but forgive them and much more forgive them even in advance.